I want to talk a little bit about what's going on now. We've just had our election, and so we've got a PC government, and they have their Republican government in the United States, and we're having a bit of difficulty between our two countries right now.
Well, it's politics, right? And I think especially us being a border town, really understand what it means to create that community between ourselves, whether we're Sault, Ontario or Sault, Michigan. We've really evolved, for over 150 years, and even as our Indigenous communities would say, since in memoriam. So, we've always had a very close-knit community, and we understand each other. And I think that, we're sharing in some of the challenges that the isolationist movement in the U.S. is starting to take on. So,
the isolationist movement is referring, of course, to the fact that they really are encouraging Americans to buy American. They don't want trade agreements with a group of countries. They want one-on-one trade agreements so that everybody benefits. America first. That is sort of where they're headed right now.
Absolutely,
and that has not been our history.
No. I mean, but we do have, America's always had sort of an underlying Buy American policy. I mean, obviously in Canada, we want to shop local. I mean, those campaigns have happened, over a number of years. And as the currency exchange fluctuates, so does commerce between our two communities.
Isn't that only natural? You mean you want to save money, so, and I personally, for me, I think it's a balancing act. I mean, there are times when, okay, if it's going to cost me $1 more to buy these apples from Canada, I'm going to do that. If it's going to cost me $50 more to buy this piece of something, whatever, electronic equipment from Canada, I might just go across or go use Amazon, whatever. And
yep, and there's the diversity of products that are available too, right? But we've always had that relationship. I mean, understanding that the United States is basically 10 times the population that it is in Canada. 80% of Canada's population lives within 100 miles of the border, so you cannot help but have a very strong relationship with our U.S. counterparts, right? So I think what we're seeing today is definitely stressing that relationship. I mean, nobody could counter that. But our sense is that we really need to engage the population of the U.S. We need to engage the business community to remind the administration in the U.S. that fair and open trade between our countries benefits everybody, right? So, we need to try to balance our initial reaction, which might be to say, I'm not going to shop anything U.S. I'm not going to travel to the U.S. and I'm not going to do this, because at the end of the day, when you do that, you are hurting their economy as well, which is you're also damaging small businesses over there, where we really need to be able to say, listen, those businesses need to help support us, and our messaging to the U.S. administration is that, Canada and U.S. have got a strong relationship, that we support each other, and we need to make sure that we're not damaging each other's economy.